Hey Stampin' Friends, Darlene with Darling Stamps. Thanks for joining me. We are on pumpkin time. So it is almost Thanksgiving, and as this wonderful kit came to my door, it's taken me a little more time to get some alternates. So stay tuned. I have 12 alternates and I have a pop-up design that I want to show you. So stay tuned. All right, so now we have, the first thing I do when I have a kit like this is I tear it apart. so I have done my due diligence, and I have taken the little envelopes that came for the gift cards, and I've cut off the tab. So now it's a nice, has the little swirlies on the corners. It has like the candy cane kind of border, so it's a very nice card for a sentiment. And then this is actually the inside of the envelopes, and so of course I have chopped up half of them at least and may do more, but this is just kind of some areas I will show you what I did with those. And then the card came with the kit came with these little houses, 3 different kinds, and the little door. So I'm going to get started, and I want to show you what I did with this set, because you have this neat little gingerbread house here, and then you have some swirlies, and then you have more swirlies, kind of like for the A-frame of the gingerbread. And then just lots of fun things in there. So this is what I want to show you. So this is my pop-up. So what it does, so it says, you'll see, I used the Love Gold from last month. And then it says, sending to you and yours. That was from, sending love to you and yours was from last month. So when you, this is my pop-up. So when you open it, this is my pop-up. Show you from the side, so bends down. Now this is a double pop-up. We're going to do a single, but I just wanted to show you that. So there's the gingerbread house, and then this little tree and gingerbread man. Unfortunately, I don't have my gingerbread punch because it's packed, but I had this retired paper, and I just fussy cutted out those gingerbread, so you'll see them in my alternates. So yes, it's out. It's retired, and so I had to dig out. Fortunately, when I packed all of my stuff in my mini size craft room, I packed all of my Christmas stuff. So anyhow, so what I want to do is I want to show you what to do and how to do this pop-up. So I've already gotten some pieces together. These are the cute little candies. I said candies to my husband, and he's like, candies? I'm like, they're enamel candies. I mean, come on, get with the program here. All right, let me get my little pieces out here. So, all right. So I already have my mint macaron. Now, these trees I had popped up, and so I used my paper. Well, it just kind of made sense. So you'll see that what I did was I actually put one on the other side, the white. So that's the white showing through. This is from last month. So I'm just going to start building this, and I've already stamped some things. These things you already have, but I put the Calypso Coral on the inside with a little flurry on there and a little flurry here. And then I already have my double-side tape. You know, in doing this one, you know, there are some kits that we get, and I know if you get a pumpkin kit, if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. So if you don't have one, let me know. As an independent demonstrator, pumpkin is one of those fun things that you get to have and be a part of. But these kits come, and sometimes they come and there is like no inspiration. That's not what you want to make. It just kind of has lost its oomph. So you kind of go, do I continue doing this? Well, if you stay tuned to my channel, I always have alternates. So anyhow, so here is my cards. There's my gingerbread house and my trees. And so we are going to start to build this. Now I've already stamped the inside. This is in the pines. And then this is from March, the little clouds. So, and then this is going to be my stepping stones. That came from the March as well. This one actually is from our stamp set in home, away from home. Oh, I'll put it in the description. I forgot right now. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to be building our pop-up. So this is a 5.5 because that's the size of my card. And then I have scored, let's see if I can get my angle on here. Yeah, here you go, there. So it's an inch, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are just going to score this. And with my first one, I put some candy cane stripes. Okay, well, I just reminded myself that this was a 5.5 and the piece I went to go get was shorter, so it's not going to look right. So we're not going to worry about that. So we're just going to get our creases for our score lines bent. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to glue, come on. You know, I popped this out so it would be all fresh and ready to go. And there it goes. Goodness gracious. All right, so we are going to put this down, face down first, and give you a little bit of space. Don't put it real close to the score line when it bends, okay? Word from the wise. All right, then we're going to get this back part, and then we are going to put this down. Oops, sorry. I was trying to get this together. Okay, and so we are going to get that right like that. And because I want it to be flat, and we get our corner. Does that make sense? All right, so there's the pop-up. Make sense? All right, so we've got our, you put this down first, glue this down, and then that very top part, or the end part, so your 1 inch and your 4 inch. So the 2 and the 3 are going to be your pop-up. So there we have our pop-up. Now I am going to build my tree and my house. So let me get my scissors, and because I was going to put it under the little pop-up part, but that didn't happen. So this is how we improvise. So we are going to get our little house. I'm going to put him right there. And you don't put it all the way. Now let me show you something. When you use blender, see how it kind of bleeds through? But that's okay. We are not going to worry about that. So that's going to go right there. You don't want too much on, because when it pops up, see, you don't want glue on that bottom part or that top part right there. Okay, so we got that. And of course, every house has a mat. So we have mint macaron is our base. And so I thought it would be nice to have our mat, our doormat, the same. So I used a 1 inch white, and then the scalloped is 1 1/4. So there's our little mat. And we are going to put our tree. This is my little tree, and that's going to go right here. Now the base is a little bit too long, so I got to cut that off. So anyhow, as I am building my little pop-up, this is super simple. I mean, you see it sometimes, but you know, it really is not that hard. So I thought oops, I put that all the way up, and I don't need it all the way up. Okay, put that right there. So got our little tree going. So you have the background that I've already did. Okay, and then I have the tree that pops up here, so it gives it all this nice background. Okay, lay that flat, and there's my little gingerbread man. And we'll put him, oops, I just did again. We don't need any, oops. We don't need any on his head. Let's see, here or here. Let's put him by the tree. And then we want to get at least one of these candies. Oops, because every gingerbread house has candies. And I've got pink in my house, so I'm going to put pink on here. There. So what do you think? All right, so this would close up. Boom, boom, boom. So I got trees on the outside. And then when you open it, there is my little stepping stones that go to the house. And I have my little sentiment. Got my little candy canes. And of course, the background. Just look at the background. I mean, you have the 3D. You have the tree. And you have these trees. So this comes from the die set. And this comes from the stamp set. So, of course, I put those on. And so they are just all there. And then there is the card. What do you think? All right, I have some alternates. Wait till you see them. Oh, number one, this actually has the mint macaron as a base. You have your shaded spruce as the layer. This is from last month, so with that little gold banner. And then this Happy Holidays fits right inside. It's from it's an old stamp, but it's a paper pumpkin stamp. And so I have the little stamp of the gingerbread house and the candies. Oh, la 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 la, all crossed. There's that one. This one takes just a nice twist. This is our felt vellum. And so just using the snowbank, got little gingerbread man. And then this is the piece like this one. But I just cut it in half to make it bigger and have that piece, that sentiment in the middle. Then, so this is popped up, this is popped up, and this is just taking and cutting out that little doorway and popping that up. Little candies, and then these are the doors. So this is the negative, here is the doors in there. So there's that one. This one was fun. Now this is a retired paper, DSP, and then I took, and you see here's the door, the little area of the stamp. Just kissed those two together, and then this is an old sentiment from a pumpkin, but I embossed. I can get a glare. Can't really tell, but oh, there it goes. I embossed this with white, and then this is the little scallop from Sweet Sentiments. So sweetly, sorry. And there's a ruffle on that. Scallop, not ruffle, salad. All right, so this one is just fun. You have the Merry Christmas. You have our plaid. There's our special paper. And it had some mint in there, so I kind of thought I could get away with that. And then, of course, the house. But look at this little guy. Doo-doo-doo. To and from. I just used one of the little banners that came in the kit and used it as a hinge. Isn't it cute? But that's where I got that from the other card. I just cut that out. Those little gumdrop things. This one's monochromatic. This is where basically it's the same two colors. So you have the just the house. I just grayed the windows and used the mint macaron for the roof. Merry Christmas on there. And this is from In the Woods. No, sorry, Snowfront. This is Snowfront. But the layer in there really brings out that color. So monochromatic on that one. And then a little candy enamel dot. This one is using the plaid again and using last month's sentiment. I like the polymer because you can actually warp it, bend it, twist it, and make it really nice. And then in our kit this month, these little flirly things, there's two. So you can do them so they can kiss each other. So, and then there's the candy dot and also on there. And then this was popped up. This was fun. This was from last month. I already had this cut out from another project. And then I built the house. So I basically cut took one of the, let's see, took one of these guys. So you can see, all I did was take the windows and then the door. And I just cut them, whoops, I cut them out and put them on a tag. And then there's our trees. I had them from extra, so I just put the trees in there. Then this kind of has the swirlies from our stamp set, and of course these edges and this. But very nice, huh? Now this actually is sea foam. This is not the mint macaron. So just kind of give you some ideas on that. This is the envelope. I just took it and did the border in the Calypso Coral. And then this is from last month. And of course had little swirlies on there. Now these swirlies are already on the envelope, but because they match identically, I actually just overlaid it with the shaded spruce. So it kind of gives it, it's just simple. And then used the, let me see if I can get it. Can't see there we go. Use it all around as a background. I use that stamp as a background. And here's our vellum again, the felt vellum, and then did the card to pop that up, and then used our tree punch, and then there's a happy holiday again. And then this is actually, I should have popped it up, but I just glued this little house. I probably stamped about 6 of them and colored them with my blenders on just different colors. Then we got a candy dot in there. Okay. Then this one is the Calypso Coral, because that's what our color is on this. This is from the envelope inside the SP. And then there's that scalloped stitched edge from So Sweetly, not die set. And then just putting some of that swirly down here and swirly up here. And there's my house I popped up. And then I just used Happy Holiday from the kit. So there's that one. Oh, and of course I did the little edges on there. Very nice, right? All right, and then my 12th one, because sorry about that. These are gift tags. Now, let me just say how super easy these are. So this is a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. If you score it on the long side first at 3 inches, and then when you chop it on the short side and you do 2 3/4, and then your hole punch is I think it's 1.5. But this is so versatile. So this can be either a gift tag, or it can be, you can put it on a bottle, like a wine bottle for a tag. Or if you had a door, you could hang it as a door knocker. Or if you had a bag, you know the bags that you can put like a gift bag, yeah, they wrap it with that cellophane, and then this can go around your bag. So there's your tag. So there's my house, my swirlies, and there's just to and from. And then this, of course, is popped up. This one is to and from, just different house, different kind of swirlies. I use some of the ribbon. It's kind of iridescent. Can you kind of see it? There we go. It's from the Frost, the Splendor, the Snowflake Splendor. There we go. And then different dot. This one is taking the paper from the envelope, using the So Sweetly pop out, and then this is the inside piece, using some swirlies underneath and the candies, and then this is the seafoam green as just a vertical piece on that. And then this one is just a different of the 3 different candy gingerbread houses. So anyhow, this has been so fun. I mean, it has taken me a little while because this was just a challenge. This was just, I mean, I'll straight up tell you, it was a challenge. because, you know, it doesn't really have the Christmas tree. And I had my infamous gingerbread packed. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this. This was by far fun because when you stretch yourself and you look at all the opportunities of how you can make this kit different. You know, you get lemons, make lemonade. I prefer lemon meringue pie, but anyhow, have a great Thanksgiving, and I hope to talk to you soon. And I've got 2 more Christmas countdowns, so I'll be seeing you soon. Have a great day.